we have a lot of universal energy that we maybe tap into that don't understand, or maybe we completely tap into it. We get it. But it can throw us off. It's a little bit unsettling energy, but it's very natural. It's very natural and very normal. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about, well, a few things. We just had a full moon, okay? The last full moon of 2024. And full moons have this tendency to magnify emotions, okay? Now, coming up on Saturday, we also have the winter solstice. And that's a time where the earth starts to slow down because it's the shortest day and the longest night. And then it comes to a standstill, and then it starts going the opposite direction. So you can just imagine, like, we're on this swirling earth and it slows down. So the energies can then get more magnified because in the week we're still in that full moon energy. So whether you understand it or not, or whether, you're going, I don't know about this moon stuff, Leslie, I don't know. Just know that the next couple of weeks, it's just going to be a little bit nuts out there, right? It just is. And so whether or not we understand it, we're all going to experience it on some level. Okay. Some people pick up energies of other people. So maybe you're not experiencing it, but the other people around you are. Or maybe you don't pick up energy. You're going, that's just a little nuts. But then you look outward and you say, but the world is going nuts. So however you see or feel any of this universal energy that's going on, we all experience it. Okay. So what can we do about this? All we have any control over is our own energy, our own vibration. Okay. So this week or these next couple of weeks, I'd like you to open to that concept. You have no control over the outer world. You have no control over these universal energies. You just don't. And it can be a bit unstable. Some people can be very unstable and it can be volatile. The only thing you have control over is your own energy. And what do I mean by that? Choose your thoughts. You get to choose your thoughts. You can just sit in that space of I'm going nuts or somebody else is going nuts. How about changing that thought? How about changing the words around that? That will start to change the energy. It'll start to change how you're feeling. And if you're really, really susceptible to this, there is there's an energy space within our own, there's many energy spaces within our own body, but one that is really easy to remember is there's a space between your fourth finger and your pinky, right in there. And if you place your hand on your heart and you just tap into that space, just take a moment. You gotta come out of that whole human do and feel and get out of the craziness of it and just sit and tap this particular point as your hand's on your heart and you just breathe. And that's when you can just, maybe you got to check in with how you're feeling. Maybe check in with, you know, what's going on, your thoughts, your words. And then you can switch it. You can say, okay, well, how do I want to feel? What are the words I want to think or say? And or the thoughts I want to think? And then you can change it. You can change it. That's the only thing we have control over is our own energy. And here's just a nice tip. Try it. It's like, to me, that's a magic point. When, I can't stop my mind or I'm feeling anxious. This is the point that just grounds me and calms me. And the more often you do it, the more you're going to feel that settling down. So let's just even take a look at this full moon. The full moon magnifies emotions, right? Whatever it is that you're feeling. So if you can then shift your energy. So shift your thoughts, shift the words you're speaking, be able to just kind of lean back and say, all right, I'm not going to get involved in the craziness of all this energy. I'm going to ground and sit and decide you're going to come into a different energy. Let's just say one of the quickest ways to shift your energy is gratitude. Tap into gratitude. Okay. So if you then put out gratitude, okay, grounded your energy, you're going, okay, I can tap into some gratitude here. Well, then the moon's going to reflect that, or it's going to magnify that. So if you put out gratitude, you bring your energy into a space of gratitude, you bring your thoughts and your words, come into the heart space. Well, then the moon's going to magnify that gratitude. Huh. If you decide, okay, I'm not going to tap into this craziness, or, anger or fear or whatever is going on out there, I'm going to tap into love instead, the moon's going to magnify that. You're going to look for like ways to be happy or laughter, tap into laughter, right? Connect to the people you love or somebody who makes you smile. And when you put a laughter out there, the moon's going to magnify it, right? Or positive words or positive thoughts, the moon will magnify it. Not only that, it can reflect it back to you. So that's how we navigate our way through these universal energies. And yeah, winter solstice doesn't come every month, but a full moon certainly does. So we have a time once a month where we realize there's this natural energetic shift that can be unsettling, right? It's a natural shift. But as humans, we don't always like, I don't like this energy. Well, you have control over it. So again, if you're putting out, like anger, or if you're putting out sadness, if you're putting out there right now, annoyance, the moon is going to magnify that. So, and it's going to reflect it back to you. So if you're going, oh, right, oh, okay, so that makes more sense. Now I want to take some time to really ground and to tap in and go, I can change this energy. What do I want to put out there now? And then you get to decide. So that's how we navigate our way through these next few weeks that you may be experiencing some unsettling energy. You choose to raise your own mood, change your own vibration, change your own energy, change your thoughts, change your words. And if you're going, it's not that easy. I know that, right? And that's where this tapping comes in to help you. And then the other side of that is like, somebody, maybe you've just lost somebody and it's like, I just can't pretend that I'm feeling grateful or happy. There's also a space of just loving and accepting and having some compassion for yourself. Maybe these next few weeks is about letting yourself just feel the sadness. Maybe you are angry. Let yourself feel it, right? Don't go put the anger out there. Don't put the sadness or the hatred or whatever it is out there. But allow yourself, again, you can sit here and tap and just accept that this is what you're feeling. And in that, let yourself feel it. So that's another way of navigating. If you're going, I just can't get there. I just can't get to gratitude. I can't get to love or laughter. Then get to a space where you can just feel and accept it and have love and compassion for yourself. Okay, so these are just ways for all of us, whatever our experience is, that are human, to navigate through these really intense times. It just really is. So that's what this week's theme is. And it's actually going to be a couple of weeks because I'm not going to be back doing these, what I call Simply Be talks until the new year, because I'm going to take some time in these next couple of weeks to reflect back on 2024 and to really reflect and think about what I want to release from the year so that I can create some space to go into 2024 to bring in what I want to bring in, right? What I want to call in for 2025. And so I'm going to also offer that out to everyone as well, to do that as well. Just take some time to, again, if it takes tapping in and grounding your energy and coming into a place of stillness. Maybe you're a writer, and even if you're not a writer, grab a book and a piece of paper, or a pen and a piece of paper, and reflect. Write a few things. How has 2024 been? It's not always been great. For some, it's like the best year of my life, and others like, I just want to put this year behind me. But this is what this time is for. It's reflection time, right? And also reflect back on how far you've come. What have you learned? What are some lessons you've learned? What if you're going, you know what? I wouldn't wish that lesson on anybody, but yeah, I learned it, and I learned something about myself. Okay. Again, just reflect, and give yourself a pat on your back. Look at last year and now this year. How far have you come in certain ways? And so it really is just about writing down and reflecting on the year and how far you've come, but also what you're ready to release. I'm going to put these hurts behind me. I'm going to put these failures or these worries behind me, because I don't want to carry them into the next year with me. So this is it, right? Oh, one more thing. One more thing. As we navigate through these universal energies, as we reflect, and again, it's what you put out there, right? Why don't we set an intention that every person that we encounter, that we choose to meet them with that higher vibe or a different thought or a different emotion. So choose a higher vibe, hug more, like smile at people more, accept maybe those tougher people in your life. Just love, meet every single person with an energy of love, with a thought of love. Maybe it means just, saying less to certain people and just holding space and letting them be, right? Maybe it's forgiving. I don't know what it is, but just every single person. Maybe it's someone very close to you. Maybe it's a stranger on the street. Just smile. Hold the energy of love within you and around you, and let's put that out into the world. Okay? The only thing we have control over is our own energy, and what we put out gets magnified. So with our own choices of our energy, we have the ability to shift and affect the world in a very positive way. Right? And even if you're going, I don't know if that has any effect, I promise you it has effect on other people. What they do with that energy is up to them. But let's just mind our own energy. Okay? Oh, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm going to see you back into the new year. And just know that you get to choose your own vibe. You get to choose your own mood. You get to choose your own vibration. And we're in a time right now where it gets magnified and reflected back on you. Okay? So choose your vibe. Every person you encounter, just put out that higher vibe. And without any expectation, just put it out there because you can. And then do some reflection time. Do some reflection time. Okay? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and namaste. Thank you.